Hello, my beautiful people. Cyril Collect here. Welcome again to my channel. My channel name is Cyril Collect, just like my name. So it's a bright morning here in Kenya, and I just wanted to do a quick video on something that has been trending here in Kenya, and I think in Uganda for the last 4 days or 5 days on Twitter. So this is an online war about it's just a silly war actually, because I think grown-ups shouldn't be talking of things like this. So it's a silly war about the daughter of the president of Uganda and the daughter of the president of Kenya. So this is the daughter of President Ruto and the daughter of President Museveni. So people are arguing on Twitter like, who's the prettiest? Who was the most curves? Uh, like just normal things about beauty. So I think I just want to give my 2 cents opinion on this subject matter, and yeah, I hope guys you give me love on the comment section. Tell me what else you want me to talk about, or any current issues that you like me to talk about in Kenya or in any other country. Yeah, so yesterday I did a video on the online war between Kenya and Nigeria. Yeah, and that was just my opinion. So today I'm going to talk about Uganda and Kenya, and I'm not going to talk about all the silly stuff about everybody's looks or anything. I saw like I think it's a Ugandan who abused the president's daughter, I think Charlene, that her forehead was so big. I don't think these are things that people should be talking about, especially these are things that we're not in control of. Maybe they should, you can compare things like somebody's morals, things like somebody's hard work, things like somebody's, what is it called? Charisma. Those are things that you put hard work into making yourself like, okay, those are not things that something like looks are things that you're just born and you find yourself looking like that. You see, it's our parents who are to blame for our looks actually, not us. You see, so that was a very for the Ugandan who did that, that was a very stupid argument. It was a very useless argument. So I'm going to talk about the real issues here. Real issues, not about looks or anything. So we're going to compare Uganda's economy, and we all know who is going to win this argument. I'm going to compare everything. I'm going to compare Uganda's economy with Kenya's agriculture. I'm going to compare infrastructure, and I'm going to compare our democracy to their democracy. Higher. Should I compare the women? No, I don't think I should compare women, because beauty is something that somebody is just born in naturally. You don't have to work hard for your beauty. So let us start with the democracy. Obviously, Kenya wins this one because Uganda is it's a dictatorship country. It doesn't have Museveni just says what he wants. He just says he has the army. He doesn't even respect the rule of law. So this is not something obviously this Kenya wins this one, because in Kenya the president can't just do anything. Let's take an example on the deployment of 1,000 policemen to Haiti. Recently, I think it was 3 days ago or 2 days ago, Justice, I think it's Chachamuita or something, he actually he didn't allow the deployment to go on, because he said it was against the constitution of Kenya, because the police service is supposed to be used inside Kenya. It's not supposed to be to be used in another country unless there's a bilateral agreement between the two countries, of which Kenya and Haiti don't have a bilateral agreement. Maybe if they start making one, and the prime minister of Haiti is not even recognized. I don't think he's somebody recognized, or if maybe he was elected or something. I think it was just imposed by the United States of America. You see, another example is about the deductions on the what is it called, on the pay slips on the housing fund. We can see that the government, okay, when I think it's a citizen who went to court, and the courts actually say that it was unconstitutional. The deduction was unconstitutional. So you see, in Uganda, you can't do something like that. It's the army. It's actually a general who is the commander-in-chief, and he has been the commander-in-chief from 1986. So obviously that one, on democracy, Kenya wins. I don't think in Uganda you can just talk about anything. Uganda is a useless country. It's a small useless. Okay, let us talk about agriculture. This one, I just must give Uganda, because I've been to Uganda. I've seen food. People actually don't go hungry in Uganda because the weather is so conducive, and I think food just grows like weeds in Uganda. You find like just bananas are growing everywhere in Uganda. I took a bus from Malaba border to Kampala, and everything was green. The weather there is so, it's actually called the Pearl of Africa, and there are so many hills. I think that's why the weather is so conducive. In Kenya, yes, I can say the weather is good, and yeah, but you can't compare it to Uganda. I don't think you can compare it to Uganda. Uganda is far, 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 far much better compared to Kenya. Okay. Kenya has won democracy. Uganda has won on agriculture. Let us talk about our infrastructure. Uganda has very pathetic roads. Especially I don't think there's a city planner in Uganda. I was living in an estate called Mbuya, and connecting it, Mbuya estate, and it was connecting to, I think, Kampala, inside Kampala Road, and it was disgusting. It was disgusting. The roads are so narrow, and there's huge traffic in Uganda. You can't compare it to Kenya. I think there is only one bypass. I don't. There are 2 or 3 in Uganda. Uganda roads, to be honest, they are so bad. They are so bad. Especially road when you reach Jinja to Kampala. It's bad. Especially maybe when you want now to enter Kampala. You can take like 2 hours before you enter the city of Kampala. I think Kenya win this one, because we have super highways. We have so many things. Like, our transport system is so nice. We have the SGR. We have what else do we have? We have the super highways. We have everything in Kenya. Like our road networks. I think in Africa we can be one of the top. Maybe South Africa, and maybe, what is it called? Maybe Namibia and Egypt. Maybe, and I don't know if Nigeria has good road networks. But I think for this one, Kenya wins. What else do we talk about? What else do we talk about? Let us talk about our education system. Our education system. This one, I think, in our education system, I think we are draw. Because I visited Makerere University, and it's a very, very, very elite university. It's actually one of the universities that most of the big people have studied, like late President Kibaki, Nyerere, and yeah, I think on our education system, But recently in Kenya we were using 844, and it was actually changed to, I think, 6 to something, I don't know, but it's we use the CBC, child based or whatever. I actually don't know the meaning of CBC, but this is actually centered on the child, yeah, and what the child is able to do. So on this one, I think on the education we had draw. So Kenya wins, I think, how many? Three. I think two out of, I think it's three. Yeah, three out of maybe one. Yeah, I think Uganda wins only one on agriculture. Yeah, and that is something that they were just given by God, the good weather, and yeah. So these are just my opinions. Guys, remember to like my video, subscribe, share, comment, fill up my comment section. And yeah, stay tuned to my next video, and I hope you enjoy my content. Yeah, stay tuned.